If I could stick my SLR camera with interchangeable lenses, yeah.
Yeah, you just need a fisheye attachment for one of your videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty damn slick.
Would you be able to get me their names and what their score is, these guys?
Till Hill.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sure. Come on, right at the end.
I saw him shake hands.
Hey Dan, how's it going? Sean. Just got back. I think this is a Hill game here. I don't think it's B division.
When are you gonna draw that?
Hey Aaron. Some point here. I want Grant to come over when we got yeah. How did I do? I won my qualifier, so I made some money there. Not sure how much yet. So they 9:30 tonight, I believe, is my next match. And then last night, double. Not a bad tournament so far. Grant's still playing right now. He's playing another local Calgary guy, Phil Dennis. I'm not sure how he's doing. They're 10, 12 tables away from where I'm sitting here.
Was down 5-1 when I was over there.
Grant was down 5-1? Grant's not doing too well then.
2 or 3 now.
It's a race to 6.
Could still be 5-1.
I guess Ben was just saying Grant was down 5-1, so that's the money bubble to move up. Said the mic was cutting out. It should be working fine. I just changed the batteries in them, so. But again, I'll go through. I think Grant was down 5-1 last we checked to Phil. Race to 6. Again, I won my qualifier, so I've made money and moved up a division, so I don't play till 9:30. And then finished 3rd in Scotch doubles last night, so I made some money there. So I got my money back for my tournament entries already, plus a bit. Hey, Chase. Ben's not on the mic. He's just standing behind watching. Yeah, we've sold out for anybody that was bought tickets on that BK Rush. We sold out that first draw. We do have another one we've started now, but we're going to draw that as soon as Grant's done his match for the first one. We've started a second one now. We got 3 of them to raffle, so we just started another one. And we also have that AE Custom going. We're down to under half sold on, or more than half sold on that. I think we got 30 tickets left on that AE Custom or Tagger. Or your choice of 1,500 cash on that one. Nobody yet. We haven't drawn it. We've sold out, but like I said, we're going to wait till Grant's done his match and we get a break on the stream here, and then we'll draw it live. And like I said, we've started another one now. We've got a couple tickets sold on the new one. We have 3 of the BK Rushes through the tournament here to raffle. And we're also trying to sell out that AE Custom or Tagger Q draw. No, I think this is... What division are you guys in? C? This is a C division. C division match. They've started the C final bracket. So I won, I was down, won the qualifier, so I moved up into the B. So I made a few $100 for running through the bottom and move. Then they move up the better players. Hey, Tony. Nope, we haven't raffled it. We're sold out of the tickets on the first one. We are going to do the draw when we get a break on the stream here. And we do have one more we've started now. So if anybody still wants tickets, we do have a new BK Rush raffle started. Same deal. Take a picture of your name on the ticket, send it to you. If you win it, we'll ship it to you anywhere in North America, includes shipping. Or we could offer you a buyout on it as well. If somebody wanted to take cash on any of them, we could work out a deal on that. Yeah. I would, if you wanted to take the money, we'd PayPal it as the easiest way for us to send you money. If you're in Canada, we could send you an e-transfer. If you guys want to buy a ticket, it's PayPal or e-transfer to qsportslive@gmail.com. And if you're using PayPal, use the friends and family or gift option. So this is a Hill game, I believe. Winner of this moves on, loser to the B side. All our raffles are in Canadian dollars unless otherwise stated. So if you're down in the States, that gives you about a 20% savings on buying a ticket.
Yeah, try to
Right? You can manipulate the guy you're betting on. You can't manipulate the guy that sucks, but he's
exactly.
right. There's a big difference.
I cannot see you have your coat on. You can't do that shit either.
Now you gotta shoot this ball with the coat on.
Hustler to focus. Heart goes boom.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, commentating. What's wrong with it? If you don't like it, you can always turn the sound off too.
Grad.
Still playing, yeah.
Ooh, wants to bank it, I guess. Oh yes, we had a couple people asking us about the Sure Shot we got clicking across the top of the screen there. Sure Shot aiming device works great. Working on your aiming, lets you know if your stroke straight. You can notice if you're twisting or turning your hand. I just had somebody message me, so easier to answer. I think they're watching, so and listening, it's easier to answer than trying to type out to them, trying to do everything. This is the C division. So It's Hill. Sorry guys, so it's they're racing to 5, I believe. We joined this match in the Hill here, so. And I'm sorry, I got guys coming up to the table here and answering questions and raffle tickets and stuff all through my phone's going nuts too, so. I'm gonna switch over to our next match that's going underway. It's Steve Free. I'm not sure who his opponent is or the score. I'll try to find out over there. And it's not singles 9-ball anymore. It's 8-ball. And this one will be able to keep track of a little better. I'll run over and grab the score. Yeah. Good. I won the C qualifier there, so I moved up. So I don't play till 9:30 now. I haven't played good here yet, but thanks. I've been playing terrible, but lucky to be where I am, so. Yeah.
Grant just lost his game.
Oh yeah, they're on that other match there. Yeah. I'll get you the right tickets for me here.
For you? Alright. I really need to get that car out of the city. Just fucking let go on the
Yeah.
path.
Sorry, just had Shannon come back. She. I don't know if
Sorry.
you heard. Don't know if you heard her there talking about the driving. She took her brother's Beamer out, ripping around. Basically, a new model M4.
Alright, who wants tickets?
It's on this one. Ray. The new BK.
Oh, a new BK.
Well,
Where are we starting a bucket for this thing?
we'll just keep them here for now. You can write El Capitan on there if you want. We tried it. So, you know what? I think while Grant's here, we can draw for that queue. Yeah, well, while we got everybody watching here, we're gonna get Ben to draw it. I'm gonna move over to the other camera here, guys, and oops. And we're gonna get Grant out. Just let me. Yeah, so we're going to do that BK Rush draw right here live. We got Grant and Ben's going to draw the ticket. They don't have.
We'll have to announce it too.
There's Ben reaching in, pulls out a ticket. What?
Jim's gonna have to start
Jim.
giving me something for this. I always call it
Is he here?
Jim Orzel. So if you're a regular follower
how many tickets did he buy this time? 10? I have no idea.
and you've known that's, I think this is the third queue Jim has won. Third.
Man is sick.
Well, he buys hundreds of dollars worth of tickets too. But Jim, congratulations on your new BK Rush. So back to Steve's. I'll get Grant to check out and see what their score is and names. Steve versus.
Do you have more to write out?
No, just the two for Ray. That is his third damn queue. Huh. Congratulations. And like I said, he's, I think he had 8 or 9 tickets on this BK. So he spent a couple $100.
219.
The other guy's Mike. Okay. All right, guys, we'll catch up on this match now that we got that done. We do have one more we're raffling right now. BK, we got 3 of them in total to do. Mike is leading 2-1. This is Mike at the table. This is his third. Yep. Steve's keeping track for us. He let us know.
That's so gross. I wish I had his luck.
Forget the Q raffle. You should buy a lottery ticket. What's he buying Q raffles for?
Right? No shit.
Buy a Lotto Max ticket. Is like 60 million.
Not anymore. Somebody won it. In Come by Chance, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
I need his 2 numbers though to take.
Oh, they're right here.
Like, am I out of the qualifier one and done?
Yeah. Yes. You don't play till
6,
4:30. Something
Six.
6.
3:30. I'm gonna go smoke and I'm going to bed. I need to get a couple.
$31 people won the lotto to be exact. Well, at 60 million, that's good. Still good.
I could live on that.
Yeah, the look on his face. They're just saying, look on your face was priceless. When you look on your face was priceless when you picked that ticket.
For fuck's sakes. I can't believe he keeps winning. Sorry for my language.
You're gonna have to, well, other than he buys so many tickets, you're gonna have to tell him to sit out 1 or 2.
let the poor folk get a chance.
Say Riley at 6. Riley. Huh?
This is C division, bottom.
6 and 9. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a nap. I'm gonna get showered. Try and wake my little ass up. Yeah, 2.5 hours.
This is at the moment we're all C division. The Bs don't start till 6 or 6:30, I don't think, somewhere around there.
That's not mine.
Maybe even later. And then all the A or Masters division starts tomorrow morning. I'm gonna see if I can get a match or 2 moved around here, guys. So I'm gonna.
Only to my room.
Or Ben, either one. There we go.
Where
I must have forgot mine up there. Yeah, it's on the table up there.
yeah, everything, all the draws, if anybody's interested, is on CompuSport. The one guy that Mike just ran to the washroom. We're waiting. So I'm going to take a quick second here, guys. I'm going to run up and harass the tournament director for moving a match or 2 here. I'm going to take a look on CompuSport and see what I can come up with. We've had some requests for the ladies back on here.
Tomorrow will be my walk around day.
Walk around where?
I like to walk up Main Street.
Demetra's playing ladies.
I just don't ever think I have like, the skill.
And it looks like all the ladies are at 6 o'clock starting as well.
And I know that I beat Dina, and I know I beat Demetra and all that, but I just never know if I have enough skill for it.
So here he's back. Have the match starting back up.
We'll watch Kung Fei till then.
No, there are guys racking over there. Was it 3:40?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're on Calgary time.
Then we can move some. Then I can move some matches. I was looking at the wrong time.
Fuck is my
Oh. Did you leave it in the car?
I was watching Grand play.
Hmm.
Nothing in it anyways. If you can find money in my purse, you're more than welcome to steal it.
I'm not sure. It is Mike. I'm not sure if he's from Powell River or not. And I'm going to have to turn the mic off here for a second, guys. I think I got to get my picture taken because I finished in third in Scotch. I just came back to look at my tablet, and it's showing that it was frozen. So I'm just trying. Can I sit back down? I was moving some matches around to these stream tables here to try and keep it a little more consistent with having some matches being played on here. So I'm just going to double check the score over there because I was away. We are at 2-2, Mike versus Steve. And somebody asked the question later if it was Mike from Powell River. All it does show me Mike is from BC. I know Steve's from Calgary. And this is Steve with the hat on backwards coming to the table. Why are we doing photo session? They do, because my partner and I won third Scotch doubles. They do first, second, third. Get pictures taken with your plaques. And they didn't end up doing that, but I was over telling the tournament director to move some matches around so we get a few different divisions on these tables. Right now we only got B and C, and the same with the ladies, so we got a little later a couple ladies matches coming up. So
We got Randall's money.
yes, we did get sorry, and I was away. I didn't see my phone here, so we did get yes, yep, we got it, and I'll get Shannon to write your name out here, and I'll send that picture to you. So, for everybody new, I see we're up to 116 people. If you can share the stream, that'd be awesome. Click that share button. We do have another, we just did the BK Rush draw. Jim Morzell won it. I think that's the third Q he's won over the last year from us. But we do have a couple more BK Rushes we're going to be raffling. We do have that AE custom Q with 2 shafts, or your choice of the Tiger Q with X Pro shaft, or $1,500 cash out. And I'll post that stuff up a little later.
Put them in the 50 teacher.
And there's your ticket on your way to the inbox there, Randall. Thanks. This is C Division. Yeah. Steve, I'm very familiar with. I played against him in league for years in Calgary. B Division, we got the next round starting at 4:30. Don't know if they'll be on the stream table here or not, but I do believe at 4:30 we're going to have a couples ladies matches up, and I believe that's ladies B Division ladies. And that's Mike just backed into the camera as you see it bouncing around. That was a nice shot. Really nice. All the draws are on CompuSport. Again, this is Mike from BC. I believe somebody said Powell River. He's playing Steve Free from Calgary. These guys are racing to 5. So I can change that on the scoreboard here too.
I'm sure he would, but I do too, but I want
And that camera just froze up, it looks like. Guys, sorry, I'm gonna that camera seemed to freeze up. I'm gonna see if I can reset it here.
Or the cues? Salpung or the cues? Both. Okay. Then nobody has to worry about taking them home.
they're all the same, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I actually think there's a little more on the cue.
That's why.
Biggie, stop being a pain in the tuchus, dude.
Sorry, guys. Having a few issues here with the.
Flip Biggie. Why don't you just flip Poon?
The system. This is back to Mike's.
People got a reel before I got the ball.
Zoom back in a little bit here.
I have an American 50
Yeah, sorry guys, that loud was as soon as I add the camera back on, I gotta, in the system settings here, cut the mic out on the camera, it picks up everything. We had Mike bumping the camera there and actually pulled a cord out is what froze that up. It is a tight room and we're really close behind the tables here with our cameras, and it's set up right in front of the team tables. It's not even on your table. What's your opponent's name, Biggie? What's that? That's 2 first names. That doesn't work. Looks better zoomed out.
Here. Patrick Michel.
Patrick, how do I say your last name? How do you say your last name?
I don't think you can use this.
No.
I think it's Michel. It could be Michel.
I can zoom it out if you want. What does everybody think? They like it like that or they want it that far back? It's up to you guys. Let me know, zoomed in or zoomed out. That's easy enough to do.
No, you didn't listen to you.
Racing 2.5. That's good right there, zoomed out like that. Okay. Just want to make you guys happy.
Somebody watching from Alabama? Howdy to Alabama. Somebody watching from Alabama.
Grant's not here. This is actually Ryan. Now Grant's gone to have a nap. He's a little hurting still from yesterday and the day before. Not shooting great, so he's going to have a nap before he plays again. So I'll switch back and forth in between these two games as we go. And where's Patrick from? Okay. So this is Patrick at the table, another BC player playing Biggie or Chris. He's from Calgary. Yeah, it's my turn to be on the mic all day today with so I was playing Scotch yesterday. Had Grant here with Ben, and Rob sat in for quite a bit yesterday. I ended up playing Scotch doubles all day long, and then had my 12 and a half hours of Scotch doubles, and then had my first singles match, singles 8-ball start at 10:30 last night. So I was in the pool room here for 19 hours yesterday in total. Hey James, how's it going? And that's the fun Grant and I have too. I don't know if a lot of the other streamers that are out there are guys that go around if they play in any of the events they go to, but Grant and I try to play in a bunch of these and stream as well, so. So this is Canadian Q Sports British Columbia Championships from Penticton, BC. We're in the Lakeside Hotel and Resort here. We started yesterday. We'll be here right through Sunday nights. And then Grant and I head back home on Monday. And then the following Saturday we fly out to Toronto and then down to Niagara Falls for the Canadian Q Sports Canadian Championships in Niagara Falls. Starting a week today, or sorry, 2 weeks today. $99 hours straight. I don't think I could do that. Most of these big tournaments like this will spend on average between 15 to 19 hours up to 22 hours a day in the room here between streaming and playing for 5 or 6 days straight, and that's more than enough. Getting just a few hours sleep. Can you guys? Yeah, we fly into Toronto. We've rented a car at whatever how much it's going to cost, and try to figure out the $40 a day to park at the on the falls there. And nice out by Biggie there. Chris is up by 1. And you know what? Both tables are racking, so it'll be a race to see who racks first. I get Ben's going to double check on that score on Steve's game, so we'll update it there.
Jerry said he'll pick you up. Oh, I haven't been. I went for 2 weeks. I'm so tired.
Okay, and this one we're at 4-2 for Steve, with Mike breaking. It's a racking race. Which table are we going to see play first?
Steve's table.
It's going to be Steve and Mike. Yeah, that's what we're told with the casino. We're gonna park there. Ted was telling us that to get your parking validated. And Grant and I are both good with going to the casino and playing, so. I don't know if it's good for our wallets, but.
Go check out the casino now that it's moved this weekend.
And it's nice seeing a couple of these guys like this Mike playing here. I'm not too familiar with him at all. Steve, I've played for years back in Calgary in League. Same with Biggie. So coming out to these, it's nice to see some new players, get some new guys that you don't see every week on the stream here playing. We got 40 tables in the room here. That's all the space they have available for us. Next year, however, they're doing some renovations right now to the hotel. We'll have we should have 52. What's that? Is that the one you're thinking of? Which one's that? The BK or the with the red leather? Oh no, I'm not. You're gonna keep it? No, we're gonna raffle it down the road. Yeah. But not at the moment. We're gonna try to get rid of That's the one we're doing right now.
That's a stack.
No, that's an AE custom.
Oh yeah.
So this one you get your choice of that, the Tiger Pro, or 1500 cash.
Can we just ask?
So that's BK.
This is the BK big green one.
There we go. Free pizza in Hamilton on the way through. I like that.
Oh, now I gotta go to Niagara just for pizza.
Oh, it's Jerry's with Topper's Pizza.
Oh, I heard they were having good pizza there.
Yeah. So everybody watching on the stream here, Jerry's your hookup for pizza there. He's with Topper's Pizza in Ontario. So Steve back at the table here. Steve's on the hill, racing to 5. This is the C division. I played myself right out of the C division this morning, so they bumped me up to the B, but I made some cash doing that too, which is not bad. Oh, Mike's got some work for himself here. Looks like he's calling a 13 in the side. Now, looks like Steve's got the angle. He can maybe get back over and around to play that either the 2 or the 4 ball. I can't tell from back here in that same top left corner. And Sean, you were saying you're going to be there in Niagara as well. What division are you playing in? Yeah, need a little more draw on that to get around.
What year is it?
Maybe they get a discount, I don't know. Ask her.
That's a really expensive spring.
This is still part of the 2017 league full round season.
See what mine says from last year. I still have the picture.
You know, yeah, she said, but we're looking at our plaques that we got, and it says 2017 on them. So we're just trying to just figure out whether it's because this is part of the 2017 tournament season, which starts with Nanaimo in November and usually ends with the Western Canadians in Calgary in April.
Last year.
No, last year said 2017. They must have screwed up. Wow. Ben had pictures of where he won last year. He's sitting beside me here. His last year said 2017, so. Ben just showed me his from last year, 2017.
And I put them all out and I didn't even notice. That was how automatic I am. Honestly, I'm like this. I'm making a
So whose screw up is that?
I'm not sure. Not me. I don't order them. Ted does. Ted orders them. So
Get out half a dozen Sharpies, everybody, we're busy.
I didn't notice. So
Shit's funny right there.
I want half. We get half our entries back.
There you go.
It's not supposed to be. Oops. Sorry, I was just checking with Sabrina, who runs or organizes this whole thing, and she didn't even. She just put them all out. She didn't even notice the year on there. They are supposed to say 2018, so we got, I don't know, 100 and some odd plaques sitting behind us that are all got the wrong year on them.
Because I went to take a picture to post it on Facebook. That's what I noticed.
Wow. I just told her I want half my entry back because it's from last year. Oops.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have to see trophies. Four of them.
Well, he said ask them to either give you a discount or replace them all. And I'm like, yeah, but you gotta replace them all by Sunday.
Half price.
Forget the half price. Send them out. Make the place pay for shipping.
Pay to ship them out because it's not what people came for.
Recycling's okay, yep. Hey, Edward. Yeah, we're going to be here 18 hours a day from between now and Sunday. All playing for last year's plaques.
Where's Clark to hear my giggle on that?
It's like I talking to a bunch of people, and it's, you know what, for me playing in this, it's nice with the money. I'm not too concerned about the money. I like getting that trophy or plaque that says you've won. I mean, the prize money for all this, it's not tremendous, but I like having that little memento saying that I've won. Well, I haven't even got it yet. They better check on the Canadian stuff because it's Ted that ordered them all, I guess. That's not good, freezing up like that. That'd be an expensive mistake for the, if it's the trophy company or whoever.
Everybody's having a good giggle.
I just had a good quick count. There's 125 plaques there, all with all with the wrong year on the plate.
The wood's the cheap part. It's the engraving and the layout. Yeah.
So, Steve's got that. We'll switch back to the other one here. This one, I believe, still 1-0 for Biggie. He was calling the one in the corner there. Yeah, black marker's $1.29. I got some here. I'll take $1.29 per plaque to change it with my marker. So Biggie should be able to get out here if he can set himself up on this last ball for that side pocket and the angle to come down for that 8. Not that way, is not. Although it will go in that top right corner. I'm looking almost directly in line with it is where my table's sitting at. No, like I said, that was a nice shot. He had about 3/4 of a pocket to shoot at there. You interested in the ticket?
Yeah, well, I've already got one for the BK round.
Want one for that? Okay. Sorry?
Who's it for?
Sorry, this guy here. You'll have to get his too.
BK?
No, that's for the 30 to the other one.
Oh, okay, that goes in.
You got change somewhere?
You took this off there?
Yeah. No. No, Patrick's got some work to get around with that 8 ball sitting where it is.
He will.
How many are coming up? There's sorry, Jerry, just saw your comment there. It's Grant, Steph, and I are the 3 that are of us that are coming. Calgary's sending. We got one of the jet setter team is coming up, so 5 or 6 guys there. Those guys were the Grandmaster champions down in the BNEA this last year. They won everything in the top division down there. They're coming to play in the Canadians. That's Barry Huey, Stephen Holem, Joe Spence, and their crew. Where are we playing? This is in Penticton, BC, at the Lakeside Resort. From where he is there and where I'm looking, he could play almost a 3 rail shot. Unless he's got room to go behind that 5. That's not something you want to accidentally hit the 5 and sink the 8 ball. Like that. So that costs you the game. Chris, you're gonna have to go back and watch. I called that before you even shot that. I said the chance you're taking going behind the 5 and having to sink the 8 is not. That was a nice try. I know him really well, so I can give him a hard time like I just did. It's easy to see what to do when you're sitting back here. I've never missed a shot from sitting behind the computer here, so. A little different with the pressure up on the table and shot choice and everything else. And looks like we got a ladies match going to be starting on the other stream table here. That's actually easy. I don't even have to go over to write the names down. I know the two. Hey James, how's it going? No, we do not just cover Canadian events. We will travel anywhere. We are scheduled, we're going to be doing the Four Bears Classic down in North Dakota in April. We did that one last year. Going back, that's just an amazing tournament down there. And then we actually had a chance to do the ACS in Vegas this year, but that didn't work out with our holidays and scheduling, so we're going to try to work on that one for next year. But if anybody's interested in having us down, you can contact us so we can go over what it takes to get us down there. As well, if anybody is ever interested in streaming, you can contact us. We got some options for people to maybe stream through our page here if you're interested as well. This is on CompuSports. Yeah, that's Jim, good afternoon, you lucky bugger. I don't know if he's yeah, the draw did happen this afternoon, Jim. It was on the stream. And you can come collect your cue. Yes, you did. Ben drew your name. You got to stop playing key raffles and start playing the lottery. Again, that's his third time. Although he buys more tickets than anybody. We appreciate that. The more you buy, the better your chance, and that proves it with Jim. That was a nice shot, just unfortunate with the leave there. Well, that's good. You win that, you got to share. Or you win that, you can just buy even more tickets, more key raffle tickets. Jim Orzel won it. Jim. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what everybody's saying.
2 tickets there. Ben pulled his name out.
You didn't even saw Jim and then you went,
Jim just came on and just found out. We started the other one.
Huh?
We started a new one.
Another PK rush?
yeah.
We got 3 of them. Yeah.
I already donated $200.
I'm gonna go see where Trevor disappeared to and give him his key.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? We're gonna pop over.
What do you need?
Or I don't know if they started. They're still warming up on the other table. We'll switch over to the ladies' match when that gets going.
You need names?
No, I got the names.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought you were here. There you go. That means we have to haul it all the way back home for you.
Shannon will take care of it for you. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, he needed a little inside left on that to come up for that 8 ball. I don't know if he's got the window through there to hit it or not. Who's shooting on the ladies' tables? It'll be Angel versus Rose Cantor. And I can't remember Angel's last name. Angel played on the stream earlier today. And for those of you that don't know, Rose is the one that puts on and runs the Vancouver Island Championships out in Nanaimo every November. think there's about 125 of them here or something like that. I counted. I think.
That's a small one. Hey, you want a 2017? Going to.
Can I get a picture of this game last year?
I was gonna say I take it. Hey, I won last year too. I was gonna take a picture of the one that Ben won both last year. I said you didn't win. I won those.
Go read them.
Yeah.
You liar. I got the same picture.
Where's the Masters?
This is what I won last year. I brought it. I carry it around with me.
Sorry guys, I was just overlooking at. I don't know if you were on earlier and heard our plaque issue. When is the next BK Rush raffle? It is going on right now. We started it right away because there was everybody wanting them. So we do have a new BK Rush on raffle. $20 a ticket. Looks something like this. I'll switch back as Biggie shoots the 8-ball here. Overcut. That's always hard with shooting into the blind pocket. PayPal links on there, paypal.me/QSportsLive, or look us up, qsportslive@gmail.com. Friends and family option. Wow. Wow. It is. It's crazy that break cue. If you haven't used it, here's Biggie shooting the 8-ball. Nice shot. We're still waiting for the ladies match to start. I don't know, Rose disappeared, so we'll flip over to that one when she's when they're ready to start. We'll stick with this one till that point. Painful. As I said, we'll switch to well, I guess it's not Rose playing. No, the one's Angel. Can you grab the other one's name when they start? Sorry, I guess it's not Rose. I was saying playing on the other table will be Angel versus somebody else.
Wendy Brown. Streams PG.
How much longer will be streaming tonight? Well, it's basically 4:30 here, so I'd say at least till midnight, 1 a.m. So we got another almost 8 hours. of streaming. Yeah, if you win it in Niagara there, we'll bring it along. We're going to have a few queues there with us to raffle as well. We're not allowed to really sell them tickets in the room there. We will be doing them online just because Raid Queues is the CCS queue sponsor, and I guess they're based out of Ontario, so they'll be doing the queue raffles there with Raid Queues. But we are able to do a 50-50 out there in the room. But we will have some queues to raffle as well. If anybody watching wants to come up to us in there, we just won't be openly walking around with tickets in that room in Niagara Falls. And for anybody new watching, if you are new to us, if you haven't, go ahead and like our Facebook page, click the follow button. That'll notify you when we go live. And the same with our YouTube channel. We do broadcast to YouTube at the same time. You can go subscribe to our channel there and then click that little bell, and that'll notify you on there when we go live. It'll send you a quick update every time we go live. Yeah, party in Ryan and Grant's room. We're never in the room, so we tend at these events, we're lucky if we get 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night. That was a nice little run out. And it looks like the ladies have started, so we'll flip over to them. Tanya, if you're doing a e-transfer, just to qsportslive@gmail.com. You don't have to worry about a password. It goes auto deposit for us. So there's it up quick again. Like I said, the password for the e-transfer you don't need. We have auto deposit set up. And as we get money in, we do take a picture of the ticket with your name on it, send that back to you. And like if you were on earlier, you saw that draw. Ben and Grant on there. We draw all our draws live on a stream. Announce the winner, and that includes shipping anywhere in North America. If you win that, we will send it to you. Yes, we do have another BK Rush up right now. We're lucky to have 3 of them that we can do. And I think we have a line coming up on a couple more in the next couple weeks here as well. And we do have that AE and Tiger Q draw going, where you get your choice of either one of those or 1,500 cash. So this is Angel at the table. If you guys were watching earlier, she was playing on the stream. She shoots really well. Who won the draw? Jim or Zell won the first one. We've started our second run right away because we had people asking for it. We were going to hold off and maybe add another playing queue in there, but these are the hottest break queues out there. That's what everybody wants. So Nice leave. This time was just lucky because he had 2 tickets in this draw. Normally he's buying 5 or 10 tickets, but he had 2 in this one. We had a couple other guys that bought. One guy had 10 tickets in that BK draw. A couple other guys had 5 each, and yet it was Jim, lucky bugger. I'm sorry. It's race to 4 for these ladies. 0-0. That's the first game. And this is Wendy coming to the table here. Yes. For the second draw, we are re-raff. We have another 70 tickets. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was telling everybody earlier about the plaques here. They had them misprinted. They all got 2017 on them. So it's a company out of Calgary that does them. So they are flying a guy out tomorrow with new faceplates for them to sit and change them all out here. It was their mistake. So they got 130 or some out of them to do. So I'm just wondering who that was that's going to get spanked for that. Said somebody might be looking for a new job. We will have tickets in Niagara. Like I said, if you guys come up and see us at the desk and ask us, we'll sell them to you there. We just can't actively walk around the room with a queue. Because Raid is a queue sponsor there, and I guess they are going to be at the events. And they're the only ones allowed to do a queue raffle, so Ted tells me. We will have 50/50s we can walk around the room, though, and sell. Which works out just as good for us. Actually, even better, because we're not putting out $1,000 of our own money for a break queue to raffle and make a couple $100 off of it by the time we ship it. They are in the B division. And all women's 8-ball B final. It's the final, or are they? This Angel, as we got in there, they have her name spelled Angel with an E at the end, which is wrong, she told me. So it's Angel Silvera. And Wendy Brown is Wendy's name. And they're looking, if you want to find them in the draw, they're in the women's singles 8-ball B final. Thanks, Brian. we're hoping we have a BK left for there. If they all go here, we won't have a BK there. So if you're waiting for a BK, we might not have one there. We'll have some playing cues, I know that for sure. But the BKs, if they all go, the 3 of them that we have, if they go here, we're going to raffle them here, because we are still trying to cover our expenses for this trip. So like I said, we're about $2,300 out of our pocket to come stream this for a week. I'm still, you know what, for the e-transfers and PayPals are coming slow just because the Wi-Fi that my phone's hooked up to in here is incredibly slow. I'll turn it off for a minute and see if I got something come in. And some banks are a little different too. And because we have e-transfer auto deposit through our TD, that might take a little while longer too. But when I do get it, I'll send it right back to you. I'll let you know. Oh, thanks, Tanya. Randy, I'll look you up and send you a PM here. I'll send you our email address. So if you want to do an e-transfer, it's I just sent you our link to our email there. Oh, is it when I lift up my, does it send feedback when I lift up my cell phone? Wow. It's flick on off. It's not showing my battery's low. I did have my cell phone right up near my face. That could be feedback from that. That'd be weird. Nice bank. Was it just humming now by chance? So I had my phone sitting beside our soundboard here. I don't know if that's interfering with it, but our headset is wireless, yes. And unfortunately, we're restricted for space at this tournament here, so we got everything that we normally stick out on 2 full tables is down onto 1. Because we got full soundboard, 2 full microphone transmitter boxes, because we got 4 headsets, and my laptop, power bar, our tablets we follow along with the comments and everything on. I should take a picture of this mess and post it. We're a little restricted here, all set up on one little 6-foot table. I will try to keep my phone away from the equipment. But I got, sitting around the table here, we got 6 or 7 people all on their phones as well. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but it's good to know, try to figure out. That was a nice shot in the side. So you pay a little more attention to the pool going on here now. I like the sound of transfers when they're coming through on my phone. Not on here, but when it beeps at me saying, "You've got money," I like that. No, I mean, we want to be the best stream out there too, right? For quality wise, so anytime you guys hear something or along that lines that we don't hear that we can try to fix, please let us know. Same when we got our mics too close to our mouths or we're not paying attention to that and we sound like Darth Vader. And we happen to be where we're set up. I'll take some pictures of the room here a little later and post them. Where our stream table is, we're only 4 feet, 5 feet from the table. We're almost basically a queue length away where we're set up on a couple of these tables. And then we're on we're right near the tournament desk. So on the main path right behind us for everybody walking back and forth. And we get everybody wants to step in and take a look at the computer and what everything else is going on here and talking to us. So if you hear people talking or we get distracted, it's people walking up to us and talking to us while we're trying to pay attention to these matches. Now I'm at 688 megahertz is my wireless mic. That's what I'm broadcasting at. I can switch up and down between a ton of different channels. So these are a good quality wireless system, but like I said, we got everything piled within a 6-foot table here. We got 4 cell phones on this table. Everybody comes up and uses I got a 4-foot power bar that runs along the back of the table here. Everybody wants, and we got various phone chargers. Everybody wants, we're like a charging station. We gotta start charging people a couple bucks to charge their phones for them. Thanks, Brian. Frank, I appreciate that. Yeah, and we're coming up on just almost 2 years old. I started all this with my phone 2 years ago in April at the CCS Westerns. So when Facebook Live first came out, I decided to give her a try with just my phone and set up on some pool matches while we were playing. And I did a lot more of my league nights and stuff back then. And now I think we're close to 60, if not over 16,000 followers on here, which puts us at one of the biggest out there in terms of followers. We appreciate it from all you guys, and that helps every time you hit that share button. On the Wire does really well. I watch a lot of the different streaming out there. I love watching pool, so, and we like tuning in to see what we can take away from everybody else's streams to make us better as well. It's just unfortunate with us being up here in Canada, we don't have all the pro players or access to all the pro players or the amount or the population density that you guys got down in the States, that you can travel within a 5-hour drive and hit so many big events in certain areas. We're up here. If we were to drive from Calgary to Penticton here for this, it's an 8 to an 8.5 hour drive, and that's if the roads are good. We got a lot of awesome, very talented, lots of pool in Calgary, but no big name pros playing that draw even more viewers and followers. That's why when we go down to Four Bears, stuff we're getting tournaments like that now is great. Especially this year, that Four Bears. Last year when we did it in September, they had Turning Stone was on at the same time, and the Texas Open or something like that. So that drew a lot of the pros. They normally get their way, but this year with it in April, there's no other conflicting tournaments. So should see the likes of Shane Van Boning, Jason Shaw, Corey Duell, Jason Klatz, John Moore, and all those guys I think are coming back to start playing in that in April, which we'll be streaming. We have some great players in Alberta. Yeah, and we got an idea for that. We're going to look at starting up a little online petition to see we can send to the IOC just to get it recognized. Right now, pool's not considered a sport, and to be considered a sport or recognized as a sport, it has to be recognized by the IOC, the Olympic Committee. Doesn't have to be in the Olympics, but they have to recognize it. And Grant and I are talking, we might start a little petition to send around to everybody that we can get 1 million or 2 names on that thing with all the pool players around the world. They got to maybe take a look at it.
No, but I didn't. I should have done what they said. I should have. I thought about it.
Where's Four Bears? That's in Newtown, North Dakota. So not too far for Shane to drive up north. And that's happening, I think, April 21st, somewhere in around there, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 10,000 plus added to the men's 8-ball. It's all bar box. So 10,000 plus added to the men's and over 3,000 added to the ladies division. And they got some junior divisions there as well. Yep, Newtown, North Dakota. Like I said, there's over 10,000 added into the men's 8-ball and 3,000 added to the ladies. So that's enough to bring out the big names. Yeah, it'd be great to meet you, Josh. And if you haven't, anybody hasn't been to that Four Bears Casino there and hotel, that's an awesome little venue they got there. It's right on the water. And again, we drive down for that, so that's a 12 to a 13-hour drive for us here in Calgary. And I didn't see, talking like that, I didn't see who won that last event. Yeah, and I mean, it's being central like that in North Dakota, it's easy for a lot of those players. And I was talking to, I know even with a lot of the pro ladies, because we do have the Ashton Twins Classic in Calgary in June, and that's drawing the likes of Allison Fisher. April Larson was up this last year. Emily Duddy, Brittany Bryant, they all played there. We had them on the stream this last year, and talking with them and their sponsors, the sort of the money added line for them to show up to an event or make it worthwhile for their sponsors to send them to an event is a $5,000 added, is sort of that number that's got to be there for them to get their sponsors to pay for travel for them to go to an event. Yeah, Olympic pool would be awesome. I mean, you could have the teams, you could have the Scotch doubles and singles. It'd just be whether do you choose to have bar box 8 ball, 9-foot 9 ball, and 10 ball, or what do you, or snooker? Or a combination of all of them? Oh, it's just that pool from, I mean, the olden days of the sleazy pool halls and all the gambling and a bad place to hang out and stuff is still prevalent in everybody's mind. That's what we're trying to change and trying to get more juniors involved and get more people into the sport, and especially with us giving the exposure. That's what we're trying to do with the live streaming here as well. Is I know we have a lot of kids that like to watch, and they get to see their parents that are playing in league and stuff like that. I mean, it gets them interested, and that's the only way that pool's going to survive, is getting new blood and playing. I mean, with all the video games and everything else and everything that's going on, you get all the kids now rather play pool on a video game than come out and learn how to do it. Yep, there's a lot of great lady players here. You'd always get side action at the Olympics. I don't think it'd be hard to control that. But I mean, you'd probably be something you'd include in like the summer games. So whatever, say it was in there, and whatever host city and country had it, and just imagine if they had a couple pool rooms in that city or wherever they'd host the event, that's where you'd get all the side action and gambling and everything happening outside the Olympic venue or event. I'm talking about curling. When Canada won in the Vancouver Olympics there for the curling, Kevin Martin's team there with John Morris and Ben Hebert and them that won that size. My wife at the time then was, her cousin was married to Ben Hebert, and the stories those guys have of even at the Olympics, they're gambling and partying and drinking outside a plane. Especially with curling's a big time party drinking events for the most part, especially at the amateur. You go to the Bonspiels and curling leagues and whatnot, and it's just I've curled, and it's just a big drunk fest. A lot of action, yeah. Especially when Tinder came out. That was a nice try on that combo. That's not a bad leave either. She only got about 3/4 of that ball. I'm sitting directly in line with the way she's looking at that. You know what, with the 2 pills that help you out that way, I think it does come up on their drug screening. Sean Murphy, I do so know who he is. Ah, sorry, I didn't even see what she was shooting at there. I was looking at the wrong ball. I tend to watch about 15 or 16 hours of snooker a week when it's on. It comes on live. A lot of it on Facebook streaming here I watch, but it comes on starting at 3 in the morning Calgary time, and I'm up to start work at 4 a.m. So that's my morning. I watch quite a bit of the snooker on. I love it. I haven't played in years and years. I don't think I could see the end of the table. Bad enough on the bar box. Even with a 9-foot, I think I'm under. I bet you I'm under 100 games of pool on a 9-foot in my life. And Wendy gets a game back there. Yeah, they're racing to 4, so tomorrow we have all the A division starting in the morning. Men's singles, ladies singles, as well as the B and C division continuing on. In Calgary, we got the Leather Pocket, where you see us streaming from every Friday night. They have 3 in there. Mike's Billiards has a couple. The Legion has a couple. But yeah, they're hard to find. They take up so much space, and yeah, she's got some work to do if she's looking to get through this. And she's gonna have to go. She's got to go highball, but unless it's already established and I missed it, I don't know. It just, she's got a tough start. A little easier if you start with solids, but you get those two overlapping there. Not much to break that out. Oh, definitely. If you're overseas, is huge over there. I think she's calling that one in the corner. Looks like she's going to try to go off her. I don't know if that's a 6 or 7 ball there. She was trying to go off there into the corner. It's a nice try. So we got one of the pool halls in Calgary looking at maybe picking up a Chinese 8-ball table. That's becoming more and more popular. I know Vancouver's holds the qualifiers out there. We'd like to get one so we can hold a couple qualifiers here. Stephen Holem's been over a couple times. John Pompey's been over. We got Nick Kruger's heading over this year in the next month or so here, I think. Paul Pache's been over a few times. And the Chinese with the big money behind them. You win one of those qualifiers, they pay your way over there, your flights, your hotel, your meals, all your shuttle service and escorts all over the place. Yep, I know when John went over this last year, he was practicing on the snooker table with the full-size pool balls, just because you get the same cut of pocket and making them really tight. Just got to get Ben playing Chinese 8-ball. I got Ben sitting behind me here, looking really bored. He doesn't play till tomorrow now. So if anybody wants some action, we can set you up. Spot him a couple games in a race to 5. We'll play you for whatever you want. Yeah, not that kind of escort you're thinking. You get a translator to go around with you, and got more or less guides and translators. Chinese 8-ball's a 9-foot table with snooker cut pockets, tight. Get those rounded corners and sides, and you cannot touch a rail and have them go in. I had a 7-foot at my place with the snooker cut pockets, an old Brunswick Anniversary Edition. It's the first table I had from my uncle, and it had the snooker size small balls. I got rid of that thing. I couldn't sink a ball on the damn thing, especially when I was starting to learn how to play. I think the ladies are racing to 4. That's B. That's B division. This is in the B final. We looked it up. We're racing to 4. How's Stephen doing in the tournament? He is a great guy. He won the 9-ball last night, so he won't be playing until tomorrow as well. Haven't seen him at all today. Just, don't know if I'd say if he's taking it easy or not. He'd be smart to, but he is just a young guy, so he's got friends in town. So I think we had about $1,600 last night, somewhere around there for first. Is it? Guess they're racing to. Yeah, I just had Brad showing me here. It's saying they're racing to 3, so this will be hill.
She made the 8 out of turn. Lost.
Well, made a.
She's asking about this course sheet right now.
No, they're just asking. I don't know if it's. They're just asking the tournament director to get this to understanding whether it's race to 3 or. Going to 3 or 4?
3.
Really? Okay. So I guess that's it, guys. There was a race to 3. Oops. It was handicap. So what I'm going to do, there's no matches set up here for the next, almost the next 40 minutes. So I'm going to end the stream. We'll come back when we got the next matches up. We do have this BK Rush up for raffle. We just gave one away. Started another raffle on this one. If anybody wants tickets on that, info's there. I see I do have money in from somebody. And Tanya, we finally got yours in if you're still around on there. No luck, Chuck. Did you send that e-transfer or PayPal? Because I haven't seen any notification yet. I'll just check. And it does take a little while for that to come. PayPal, I haven't seen it yet. I just looked on my PayPal here. What is your PayPal name under? Because I don't think it says No Luck Chuck, does it, for your PayPal? What name would it be under? And here's the other queue we got going as well right now. Nope, nothing yet. Last money I got in is from Rick Marshall and Tanya Wickwire. I will keep an eye out for that. If it comes in, I'll send you your ticket here. I'm gonna kill the stream for now, though. I got some tickets to send out. That's me. Sorry, Rick Marshall, is that it? Oh, okay. Sorry, I do have that. So that's where it's confused. I'll send you yours here right away as well. So yes, I do have it in there. $60 it was sent. So I'll send these out, get them out to you, and we'll be back somewhere in the next half hour with the next matches. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.